of NBA, a whole bunch of MLB too. So let me give you a countdown real quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, fuck the ops, 1. First best choice, we're gonna focus on the Cavs versus the Atlanta. We're gonna take Jalen Johnson, 20 plus points. He leads his team in all statistical categories. However, the best way for them to win is if he scores. They got everybody else who can do everything else that he can do. So all he needs to focus on is scoring. And then on the other side of that spectrum, we're gonna take Donovan Mitchell, 20 plus points. He leads his team in points per game. He's top 10 in the league in points per game. You feel me? I don't see nobody. They don't have no guard on Atlanta that can hold him, stop him from getting to the ball. As long as it remains competitive, I don't see why it can't cover. And then our last best choice for this game is James Harden, points plus assists. He's going to be the main catalyst for the Cavs to push through and get this win today. Atlanta's not going to be an easy feat, but I do think the Cavs can win, especially because they keep getting embarrassed by their leads. James Harden has to step up. And then let's transition to the next game. We're going to focus on the Timberwolves versus the Magic. Paolo Banchero, we're going to take him points plus rebounds. He's been on a fucking tear past couple days. It seems like him and Bane finally got some good chemistry now, and he knows his role, and he knows how to attack it nice and precisely. As long as it remains competitive, don't see why he can't cover. Other side of that spectrum, we are going to take Anthony Edwards, 20 plus points. He's trying to find his legs back under himself right before playoffs. And the Magic, in my opinion, don't really play high efficiency defense for a full 4 quarters. So as long as you remain competitive, don't see why it can't happen. Let's transition to our last choice in this game. Rudy Gobert, 9 plus rebounds. We're not going to take the 10 just because I feel like there will be a bunch of shots made and he might be in foul trouble. But the 9, he's covered this line 4 out of the past 5 games for sure. So as long as it remains competitive, do not see why it cannot cover. Now let's focus on the Trailblazers game, the Trailblazers versus Spurs. We're going to take Sam Castle, 5 assists. He leads his team in assists per game, and there's no Wemby tonight. He has a rib contusion. He got a little rib bruise or whatever, so it's going to be a higher usage for him. On that same spectrum, we're also going to take De'Aaron Fox, 15 plus points. Somebody has to assimilate for the points that are missed from Wemby, and I believe it's going to be De'Aaron Fox from the Spurs. And then our last best choice for this game is Denny Avdija, points plus assists. This is damn near a must-win for them, so they can get up out the bubble. They could potentially get up out the play-in tournament with this critical win. So Denny Avdija is going to perform his best to make sure that he completes the job. Let's focus on our next game. We're going to focus on the Thunder versus the Clippers. We're going to take Kawhi Leonard, 20 plus points off. He leads his team in points per game, and it's an easy matchup as far as forwards is concerned, in my opinion. And Kawhi's top 10 in the league points per game, so as long as we remain competitive, don't see what I can cover. Other side of that spectrum, we're going to take Shai G for 25 plus points. He is on his MVP run with Luka out the MVP race and Victor potentially out the MVP race. Shai G got to really go crazy so he can steal this MVP, because that's what they care about. And then let's focus on... That was it for the NBA. Let's transition to baseball. We're going to focus on the Dodgers versus Blue Jays. Totals up. Vegas gave this game 7.5. We're going to bring it down 10 points to 5.5. Both teams average of over 5 runs behind by themselves, regardless of who's on the mound for the opposing team. So as long as you remain competitive, don't see why they can't do what they average. Next best game, we're going to focus on Houston versus Colorado. Vegas gave this game 11.5. We're going to bring it down 3 points to 8.5, just because 9.5 is still too high. 8.5 is perfect for us. Rockies just let off so many runs. They park so little, it's just gonna go yard. And then they still score too, so you feel me? Next best choice, we're gonna focus on the Cardinals versus the Nationals. Vegas gave this game 8.5, gonna bring it down to 6.5. This decides the series for this game, and people want to run these series up early now, so when they become fall time, it won't be too hard to decide who make it into the playoffs, you feel me? So both teams gonna get their best effort. You can expect them to put the ball out the yard. Next best choice, we're gonna focus on the Mets versus the Diamondbacks. Vegas gave this game 7.5. We'll bring it down to 5 points. 5.5, bring it down 2 points. Both teams have strong hitters. So in marginal pitchers, so as long as you remain competitive, I don't see why they can't do what they're expected to do. Let's see what else we got. I think our last best choice is, we got a couple more choices. We got the Angels and Braves. Vegas gave this game 8.5. We're going to bring it down to 6.5. Both pitchers have high whip, so I don't believe in the pitchers, you feel me? They're going to let some people on bases. And it's going to might be an error or two, you feel me? And then our last best choice, for baseball is the A's versus Yankees totals all. Vegas gave this game 8.5. We'll bring it down 6.5. They both have their mid-tier pitchers on the mound today, and they both are hitting their asses off, especially the Yankees. Yankees look damn near decent for real. So as long as we remain competitive, don't see why I can't cover. That's what I got. Run like City, SYNDI'Sports. Shout out my friends, subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you like. Tell me